Good morning, everybody. So this video is going to be more like what the rest of the Bri 5 rankings are going to be, now that the prior video explained how my thinking process about the rankings even goes. So here's the Bri 5 for the end of Week 11 college football. Number 1 is LSU. Number 2 is Ohio State. Number 3 is Minnesota. Number 4 is Clemson. Number 5 is Baylor. Number 6 is Penn State. Number 7 is Georgia. Number 8 is Oklahoma. Number 9 is Oregon. Number 10 is Utah. And number 11 is Alabama. Out of the 5 undefeateds, I have them ranked LSU, Ohio State, Minnesota, Clemson, and Baylor. Mostly because of how the conferences are ranked. I find it difficult to impossible to believe that an undefeated LSU wouldn't be ranked number 1. Because the SEC is the best conference in college football. The Big Ten is the second best conference in college football, which is why I have Ohio State 2 and Minnesota 3. I do believe the Big 12 is better than the ACC, but Clemson, because of their consistency and their program strength, has to be rated ahead of Baylor. Then it comes to the one-loss teams. Penn State has the best loss of any one-loss team, in my opinion. They lost on the road by 5 points to a team that's undefeated. Then comes Georgia. Georgia lost in overtime by a field goal. Then you have Oklahoma. Oklahoma lost to a ranked team. Oregon's one loss is to a 2-loss SEC team, currently Auburn, who could very well end up as a 4-loss SEC team. Utah lost to USC. Now, Alabama's loss is a very good loss, but I have them ranked last for the very simple reason of they are the only team of the 11 that, in my opinion, could still make the CFP, who doesn't control their own conference title destiny. Alabama would need LSU to lose twice to be in the SEC title game. I can see Alabama, because of the strength of their program and just how good of a team they are, ending up being in the Final Four, but a lot of dominoes would have to fall. I mean, literally, almost all the teams ahead of them would have to lose. Oregon and Utah would both have to have 2 losses. I don't see a 1-loss non-SEC champion, Alabama, get into the playoffs ahead of Oregon or Utah, who's a 1-loss Pac-12 champ. I don't see it. I don't see them getting in ahead of a 1-loss Big 12 champ. They would get in ahead of any 1-loss Big 10 team that didn't win the championship. But they're not going to get in ahead of a 1-loss conference champion. And once again, there are only 2 teams that I think could fail to win their conference title and still make the college football playoff. That's LSU and Alabama. So that's Bri 5 for Week 11, the official Bri 5. Number 1, LSU. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Minnesota. Number 4, Clemson. Number 5, Baylor. Number 6, Penn State. Number 7, Georgia. Number 8, Oklahoma. Number 9, Oregon. Number 10, Utah. And number 11, Alabama. I'll be back on Thursday to unveil my 5 predictions for Week 12. Y'all have a blessed day.